Alright guys, story time again, and today I have a real funny, awesome story that I will remember to the day that I die. And we're going to have to go back in time to the year of 2008, 2009 kind of era time. And yeah, I had long hair, I had long kind of dyed black hair. I wore a lot of band t-shirts, looked very emo, but I wasn't emo. I was listening to a lot of heavy metal and post-hardcore kind of music. And yeah, I was about 18, 19, still studying, and I was working part-time in a local LAN centre. And this was an awesome job for an 18-year-old to have, because obviously I was playing computer games and working with PCs, and I was getting paid for it. A lot of my friends were jealous because it is literally the dream job. You know, you don't have to wait tables or anything like that. I was literally spending my weekends playing games with my friends and hanging out with them and pretty much getting paid for it. But I was still studying at university, and so I didn't really have enough money, or a lot of money. That's why I worked part-time. And while I was working, I really only would have worked about 12 hours, 15 hours a week, so it wasn't an overly large amount of money I would get at the end of the month. And being 18 in the UK has its privileges. You can drive and you can drink. And with me being 18, well, not drive and drink at the same time, obviously, but with me being 18, it meant that we could go out to clubs and pubs and drink with my friends, but being pretty skint most of the time meant that we would rather just go to my friend's house, get a few beers, get a few alcoholic beverages of whatever choice, and just have general guy banter there, just kind of relax, chill, probably just talk a lot of crap to each other and enjoy the night. So I have a friend that will remain unnamed, just for the sake of the story, and yeah, he was having a big gathering, well, not a big gathering, but about 8 to 10 guys over, all guys, just kind of bouncing around. I think we were watching Lord of the Rings, just having a really good time. And yeah, we had some beers, the drinks were flowing, it was relatively early. It was maybe about 7, 8 o'clock. His mum and dad were away out for the night, or were away for the weekend or something, can't really remember that specific. But he had no quarrels with having like quite a lot of people over. You know, for a social gathering that wasn't a massive party, it was quite a lot of people, I'd say about 8 to 10 people. We're all kind of sitting in his room, sitting on the floor, just watching nerdy TV shows, watching Lord of the Rings, things like that. Just eating pure crap like pizza and Chinese food, things like that. And then, as the night progressed, at about 9 o'clock, everyone's getting pretty tipsy, and we hear a knock at the door. So we hear a knock at this door. My friend who owns the house, well, lives there, goes and answers the door, and it's friends of other friends that have kind of heard that people were over and they wanted to come in. So the guy's quite nice and he said, yeah, come on in, you know, there's only like 3 or 4 of you, come on ahead, sit down, relax, watch TV, if you got drinks, yeah, cool. And then I think they either posted on Facebook or texted their friends and said, hey, we're here, do you want to come on over, you know, we're only staying a while. And then this is where it started to progress. It started off with 8 to 10, moved to 14, then eventually hit about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, there was about 20 people. And then I'd say in the next hour, 2 hours, there ended up being about 40, 50 people there, which was out of our control. And yeah, we're just kind of happy-go-lucky guys. We were just like, yeah, okay, as long as you don't break anything or cause a fight or get violent or anything, we don't really care. No, everyone's kind of enjoying themselves. It ended up being a pretty good night. And we're kind of like standing over my friend's PC, watching funny videos on YouTube, and we start smelling something really funky, like really bad. And we start thinking maybe someone's brought in a pretty filthy pizza or some other crazy food that just smells horrendous. So we just kind of think nothing of it, and then another 10 minutes passes and it gets worse and worse and worse. So we started to investigate, and we generally started thinking that someone had actually passed out, was sick somewhere, had crabbed themselves, or something along those lines. So we go on a kind of a Sherlock Holmes expedition, trying to find where the smell was coming from. Just kind of walk around just sniffing random people. It's like, no, it's not him. No, it's not him. It could be him. And then we walk upstairs thinking, yeah, okay, someone has went to the toilet and left a massive shit in the toilet, and they haven't flushed. And then we all kind of walk upstairs, and nope, bathroom completely clean. Surprisingly, there's not even any pee over the toilet seat or anything like that. But while we're up here, we do smell it a lot stronger. So we start sort of thinking someone has definitely been sick somewhere, or has just thrown out their dirty pizza or kebab in one of the rooms. So we have to go and check. So they check my my friend's bedroom. Nope, not in there. We check his sister's bedroom. Nope, not in there. And his mum and dad's bedroom's on the 3rd floor, so it couldn't be there. So there's only literally one room left. And the room left is just like a spare room with like a washing machine and stuff in it. And yeah, it was in this room. I cannot describe to you the smell that was coming from this room. Oh yeah, and I failed to mention earlier that it is freaking roasting in this house. No one really realised that why it was so warm. We kind of just thought it was because we were just partying, having a good time, just relaxing, and just getting really warm with ourselves. But it ended up the heating was on. Yeah, the heating was put up full whack, and that's why we were so warm. This, I'm telling you this, because this leads to why it smelt. This has a direct correlation to why it smelled. Not the only reason, but one of the main reasons. So we open the door, go in the spare room, and the smell just hits us up the face right away. And I'm just getting flashbacks. Oh jeez. And we kind of look behind the washing machine. No, look in the coat, and then we realize. We go to the radiator. We go to the radiator, and what is on top of the radiator? But a giant log. Yep, someone did a shit and put it on top of the radiator. And the radiator was so warm that it had literally melted and boiled this crap all down the back of the radiator. It was horrendous. I can't describe to you the smell. So someone has had to actually go to the toilet, lift it with what I can only assume was their bare hands, and carry it across the hallway and put it on the radiator. The thing is, at that moment in time, I couldn't stop laughing, and my other friends couldn't stop laughing, and like we were literally crying with laughter, with tears. And looking back, it wasn't as funny, but at the present time, we thought it was the funniest thing that had ever happened in our sad little lives, and we just could not stop laughing. We couldn't console. The guy was just going, "What am I going to do? What am I going to do? How am I going to get this off? Oh my god, who did this?" And he was just absolutely furious. So he ran downstairs, he's shouting, swearing at the top of his voice, telling everyone to get out. Just shouting, "Someone has shit on the radiator! They have shit on the radiator! Get out! Get out!" And again, we were crying with laughter, just kind of falling down the stairs, shaking our heads. And even we had to leave because he was getting pretty upset and needed to clean it. And needless to say, we were not going to help at all, especially at 12 o'clock at night. And that's it. That is it. That's the story, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Absolutely disgusting. Until next time, bros, take it easy and peace out.